What's up, guys? Welcome to Culture Tingzz. This episode we'll be talking about Marvel
Mhm.
versus DC.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
First question on the agenda. What is your favorite Marvel movie and why?
Favorite Marvel movie?
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
Favorite Marvel movie? Oh, there's so many Marvel movies.
The Amazing Spider-Man is one of my favorites.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Yeah, it's a really nice series, and I love Andrew Garfield's performance in the movie. A lot of people don't like it, but I personally like it. I like Tobey Maguire's performance too, and Tom Holland's, but it's really nice, you know.
Okay. I was more of a comic book guy growing up, but for me, in terms of movie, if I had to pick off top, I would say the Spider-Man movie, the newest one that came out.
Miles Morales.
Oh, yo, you just brought that up. Yo, now you're making me change it. Ah, shit. Because I was about to say not Homecoming, but No Way Home.
Yeah.
But then now, you know what? No. I'm gonna change mine to which one's better, No Way Home or the recent one? Damn, was
The recent one, bro.
You think so?
No hate to Tom Holland. No Way Home. It was a good movie because it brought out like all the Spider-Man if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But the Miles Morales movie, the animation, the sound quality, and just the look of it was amazing. It was all creative. It was all like amazing.
You know what? Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
the
go
acting, the acting too, like the twist, I didn't even get. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much. We're already spoiling it. But like, yeah. So you say Miles Morales?
Yeah. Though that was my favorite because that was, for me, it was a really good movie, and just the feel of it, and like I feel like it's his story arc was really executed. It was actually executed way better in the movies than it was in the comic books. You know what I mean? And just seeing where they're heading with it, like, because in the comic books, I don't know if you guys are gonna read the comic book. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but like his mom actually dies in the comic books. And so my theory is that instead of his dad dying, they're gonna do some twist and then his mom dies.
Damn.
Because you remember how she was all like saying to him like, "Oh, wherever you go, make sure like you know what I mean?" Like she was giving him that whole speech.
You know what I like about that movie? Well, what I hate about that movie? Spider-Man 2049.
Yeah,
2099. He's a
Yeah.
no one likes him, bro. Like, bro, he's a cool character. It's canon. It has to happen. And then he literally got all the Spider-Man to jump him, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was so stupid. Like, I don't know, man. I didn't like his character, but I like the Spider. You know?
Yeah.
I also like how like creative they were with that movie too. Cause like you got like Spider Pig, Spider Cat, you got Spider Horse, bro. It's crazy. I was like, damn, bro.
I would love to see a movie about Spider Punk.
Oh yeah, Spider Punk is nice. Yeah, Spider Punk is nice. Screw, bro. What did he say when they were? Frick, I forgot what he said. Yo, I don't conform to society or some shit like that. Yeah. Yo, he's actually so cool.
That's why I really like him, because he's super like, he's anti-establishment. He's kind of goes his own way.
He knew what was gonna happen from the beginning of the movie too, which is kind of crazy because he was like setting it up too, and he made his.
You saw those breakdown videos of where he's like setting it up, telling him to do it with his hands.
Bro. Do it with your hands. He's actually a real homie. He's a real one.
He's a real one.
All the other black characters in there, except for the VR lady, they were selling us out during Black History Month too. That's crazy.
Oh god,
that's wild, bro.
Everyone
except them. It's wild, bro. But yeah, I love that movie though. I love it, and I'm so mad that they moved it from March 2024 to 2025. It's like the next movie to re-release.
It's gonna be 2025.
Yeah, not gonna be this year anymore. I think. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
sucks, man.
Because I know they had a big plan with the whole Spider-Verse. I heard that. I don't know if it's the animated stuff is gonna be involved in this, but I know they're planning something big. Like I heard they're planning on having Tom Holland Spider-Man and Venom they're planning on at some point
that wouldn't make sense because like everyone that nigga loves is dead, bro. Like I was so cheesed. Aunt May her soul rest in peace. Bro, like that death pissed me off. I don't know if that's how it is in the comics, but like I don't know if they even had Uncle Ben, honestly, because like I think they were
Yeah.
looking for an Uncle Ben. That was Aunt May. I feel like she was single during the whole movie. The whole
Right.
thing. There's no Uncle Ben.
There's no Uncle
So
Ben. That's what
she-
it threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. One night.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like, she's fine. She should have been had an Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben should have existed.
I
in
think
that
they were making Tom Holland's Spider-Man a joke thing, like just trying to link it to the Marvel universe, just so it fits the aesthetic and not the actual Spider-Man. Because if you think about it, they've like messed up almost like the storyline completely. They killed Aunt May. Aunt May was like 20. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Aunt May was like
He was
20,
supposed to
and,
be his Uncle Ben.
and he was flirting with Tony Stark.
Yeah,
I don't know the comics that well, but Aunt May
No,
flirting
that
with
was
Tony
no,
Stark
no, no, no.
and Happy
They don't
After.
even meet. They never even
That's so distasteful too. Like, bro, your boss dies, and the girl he was flirting with, you start to flirt with her too. That's messed up. Happy was flirting with her.
met. Yeah,
after Tony
that
Stark
was
died.
that was kind
Like,
of
that was crazy. That was crazy. I don't mind it, but that was crazy. And then she dies, and I didn't understand. Was it Gwen or MJ? I think it was Gwen that died first.
Yes, Gwen died
No,
first.
oh, not died. Sorry. What's it called? In the beginning of the movie, the first Spider-Man, when the black girl that had vultures. Vultures
Oh,
blood-
Liz.
Liz.
I thought you were
That's
talking about comic
Liz.
books. Yeah, her name was Liz or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then so MJ is the next one.
Yeah.
So that means that they're gonna try and push Tom Holland's Spider-Man to go to what do you call it?
University.
No, not university. You're gonna push him to go to Gwen this time.
Oh,
For the
find
next
his
movie.
Gwen. It's kind of
Yeah.
trippy if they do that because in the comic books, Gwen was Peter's first love. Like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was
Like, they
his.
switch it around. Like, I don't know, because
And then
oh my
MJ
god,
was-
I hated how it ended, bro. No Way Home. Your girlfriend told you find me after I lose my memory, so I know it's you. He had every opportunity to do that, and because I guess I understand because of like how it affected her, he felt really sad.
Yeah.
I was just so mad when that came out because I was like, bro, like talk to her, bro. He just walks away. I wanted to punch the TV.
I think it was because like he wanted her to be safe or some shit. Like he didn't
Yeah,
want
like she's safe, but like,
because he saw the
I don't
scar on
know.
her forehead or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, like."
damn, that's me. That's all me. My bad, bro. My
I
bad.
get it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what they're gonna plan. I don't know. Maybe he might, and she might find that she's gonna be pissed. She's like, "Why don't you come after me?" And it's gonna cause some shit.
Yeah, but like, there's no way she could find out. Like, everyone forgot. Even Doctor Strange, bro. Like the Avengers, they'll have like secret files and whatever. If they're not on Earth, they would have forgotten. So like, Thor might come back and like actually remember. It's like Spider-Man, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, he wouldn't because in Civil War, Thor wasn't there. Thor would have made even the playing
So
field.
anyone who wasn't on Earth will remember.
Yeah, I think that's like the theory that came out. Like everyone who wasn't on Earth.
So Nick Fury, because he was with the Skrulls or some shit.
I mean, yeah, he was with the Scrolls, but like, yeah, you're actually right.
Mm.
Yeah, he was with the Scrolls. So oh, you're right. I haven't watched Secret Invasion. I've seen clips, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. I don't know.
Well, who's your favorite Spider-Man?
My favorite Spider-Man.
My favorite Spider-Man is between Andrew Garfield and Miles Morales.
Oh, we're bringing Miles Morales into this. We're not
Yeah,
going
for, like all of Spider-Man that are on cinematic universe.
Okay.
Like in terms of nostalgia, I like Tobey Maguire because I grew up watching him, and I used to have this Marvel, what's it called? Board game with a Green Goblin, Sandman, all those like cool Marvel villains, not Marvel, Spider-Man villains, and the Spider-Man, the Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, all those.
yeah.
It was amazing. It was a card game, I think. I don't remember what it was, but if I see it, I would probably know.
Interesting.
Well, yeah.
His favorite Spider-Man. Are we counting TV shows too? Or just
Nah. Well, yeah, actually, TV shows could work, but I don't know many TV. I watched the Spider-Man TV.
Here's what I'll say. I say Tobey, like you said, from the nostalgia point of view, I think Tobey Maguire had a good Peter Parker. Like he was that quirky, nerdy type of kid.
Yeah.
But his Spider-Man felt a little awkward to me.
Spider-Man felt like a grown man in Spanish.
Yeah, like
But it was, as a child, though, it's really nice to see. Like,
Yeah,
it was like I love this hero. It's my favorite hero, you know?
yeah,
He made it my favorite Marvel hero, you know?
yeah.
So-
He wasn't too bad, but
It wasn't bad at all. What you mean?
just because I grew up watching the comics and he just didn't align with. I'm a
It
nerd.
don't matter, nigga. I was like 10. I did not care, bro.
I was like, hey, it's different in the comic book. I was one of those kids like, hey, you feel like that.
Bro, I was
And
like
I'm-
10 watching Tobey Maguire. Actually, I don't even know where that came out, bro. I'm like 20 now. Like I was like 9 or 8.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
See, now Andrew had a good Spider-Man, but his Peter
He felt a
was,
little too cool.
yeah,
But
yeah,
he would be a great nerdy Peter if he tried to, like, be nerdy.
yeah.
He was like one of those light skinned Peter Parkers around.
Yeah.
He had
The
the exaggerated
exaggerated
swagger of a
swagger of a
black teen.
black
If he was
teen.
black, he'd be a good Miles Morales. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, that would be crazy.
Tom Holland, though, he's a good. I think he's one of the best out of
Like, regarding like nerdy things, he's one of the best Peter Parkers.
like nerdy and just a good Spider-Man.
He's a good Spider-Man.
I think he's the best all around Spider-Man.
It's just the story doesn't line up for me. It's just like threw me
They
off.
changed a couple things, like as the character, like the fundamental character, he lines up as the well-rounded Spider-Man. But I guess his universe is
And I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate for Tom Holland. Like, he's a good Spider-Man.
yeah. He
You know,
actually.
like
The only thing I didn't like
he's
is
one of the most decent. It's just that it seems more playful
he's too. It's too
because they introduced him in Civil War.
yeah,
Shit.
and Tony Stark has his hand too much on him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like give it like a few years maybe. Like, let him at least get like Uncle Ben die. Let some people in his life die. Let him learn some before you bring him into Civil War. But I guess you just have to make the story line up. He's
And,
still
like,
a kid from Brooklyn.
I wanted him to have his own movies. you know?
Yeah, because like in all these other movies, it seems like Tony Stark is too much by hand. Like,
You know,
like
yeah.
all other Marvel villains, all the Marvel movie like heroes
Yeah.
had too much of a hand in it. Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Happy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he has an internship with like Stark Industries, but that shouldn't like impede him as a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, like
It
they didn't
felt
even
like
show
he
his
was, like-
they didn't even show his like backstory.
Yeah, no.
Like bro, like I'd like
Because
to
all
see
these
how it
directors these
is.
days are saying that, oh, we overdo the backstory. We don't that or need to
Overdo the backstory. It's how you get to know the character. And he's thinking about they're catering to they're catering to a group of people who have already watched the other Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did wrong with these like Spider-Mans, like No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Like the oldest Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, they catered to a new audience. They wanted them to love Spider-Man from the beginning.
Yeah.
This group is trying to cater to that same audience. This group should be catering to the generation that's coming after and start over.
They say
Marvel.
they're doing too many origin. Here's my thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the origin story. I think if it's like if you skip it, cool, but like maybe show glimpses of it. Like he'll show a flashback of like the spider, and then you flashback. You know what I mean? Like
That sounds a little cheesy, eh?
You think?
maybe. I don't know. The flashback of the spider bite itself doesn't have any like emotional significance, but it's the stories that he learns after he gets bitten. If Uncle Ben dies, that's like a major part. They even played on that in Miles Morales' thing. Someone has to die, a canon event. And
that's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
Exactly, and then they don't show it at all.
Kinda
Tom
missed
Holland,
that.
we don't have any emotional connection to this guy, so that means people don't like the movie as much as they would like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. That's why people hate the movie.
I think that's why because even as much as I loved Tom Holland, I think that's why it felt off for me watching it in the theater because I was like,
So I don't feel connected to this guy.
yeah,
Like,
he was missing that.
He seems rich. I'm not gonna lie. They may
Like
have privileged, yeah. I don't know about privileged, but
like
Tony Stark comes to your house and offers you a scholarship.
privileged.
He is
Like,
privileged.
That's fucking
Oh, you give him this $2 million suit that can fly, has like you can do settings, you can hack into it and change it. You have different webs. No, Tommy didn't get any of that, bro.
He had to make
had
from
it
scratch.
organically, bro. He had to eat a sandwich. That's literally him, bro. Like I don't know, man. Like he seemed very like privileged.
Yeah.
But like they should like played more on him as a person and not just have all these Marvel characters, like bringing all these other Marvel characters into his thing.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy, man.
Like there's nothing wrong with a cameo, but when it's like they're taking like screen time like 20-30 minutes of your movie, come on, man.
Yeah, like holy. I know that like in Endgame too, like when Tony died, right? Like he had a loss or something like that. Like he felt like he lost a lot. And then like the day, like not a day after, but like a few days after, he ends up his identity being released and his aunt dies 2 days after that.
Yeah.
He's losing a lot of people. That's not the type of emotional connection we want. We relate to it, but it doesn't make us sad.
Yeah.
The only reason people cried in Endgame is because Tony died, and he's one of the most like impactful Marvel characters. Let's take the topic real quick. RDJ was perfect for the role. He looked like Iron Man, and he acted like him amazingly.
He was the perfect.
And you could feel that the character was literally RDJ. You see him on like on like Google or something, you'd be like, "Yo, that's Tony Stark." You don't say, "Yo, that's RDJ." But he made a name for himself as RDJ. Chris Evans is an amazing actor. I love Chris Evans.
Captain America to me, he seems a little bit like a Boy Scout, a little bit.
He's literally a soldier. He's literally a patriot for America.
I
He
found him-
literally has to be a soldier. He's literally a Boy Scout. He's like the highest level of Boy Scout. Boy Scout on drugs, bro. That's literally it. Like, he's literally a soldier,
Hey,
bro.
Tony Stark said it best. He's like, everything special about you came out of a bottle.
That's crazy. Yo, but the reason why they picked Captain America to be that soldier is because they know that he wouldn't be evil. Everything that's happened to Captain America. Yo, if I'm frozen, like, this is one of like the saddest backstories for me.
No, he might be racist.
I don't know. This is like one of the saddest back. I saw a video of that actually. Bro, he was like, "Yo, Captain America woke up." No, there's a video. There's a video on TikTok. I saw it. But Captain America woke up, but he was racist. Yo, woke up. He was like, "What the hell is this boy doing?" And Nick Fury was right there. He said the hard R and everything. I was like, "Damn, bro." Can you imagine that actually happened?
Oh,
that would have been crazy.
Realistically, though, this is real world. Like,
Realistically, he would have never. I don't think he would have done that. But I don't know how it was back then because people could have been like insane, just like with that.
Here's my thing.
Captain
I don't
America
think
should have been racist. He woke up from a 19-something and he saw a black man and he didn't say, "Boy." Like, holy bro. Like, there's a whole meme about
I
that.
don't think Captain America was probably racist, but I think he was just surprised to see Nick Fury like,
Damn,
black guy here. Like,
the hell? I ain't seen one of y'all since South before I was frozen. Yeah, like that's crazy, bro. Oh, for real. Oh my god. First one. Actually, that wasn't even the first person he saw. He saw the nurse first because he woke up in a fake apartment that was mimicking him, his life back in 19something.
Yeah.
He walked outside and he saw like a bunch of light story buildings,
Imagine
and he
how
saw
crazy
Nick
that-
Fury. I don't think he looked at Nick Fury because of that. I think he looked at Nick Fury because he was like, is that not a familiar face, but he feels kind of familiar, or something like, "Oh, bro, this is a new place, man," or the fact that he had a literal eye patch on his eye.
yeah.
He looked like a pirate, bro. It was like, "Bro, am I at water or something?" I don't know. But like, that's one of the saddest backstories. But besides that, like, what's your favorite like saddest backstories of Captain America?
In Marvel,
Yeah.
that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I like a couple of stories. One of my favorites, like saddest besides Captain America, is Moon Knight. I've watched Moon Knight like
Oh
1,000 times.
Yeah.
That is an amazing series. One of my favorite series, bro. Like, he's basically just a guy, right? He essentially, I think he went on an expedition, right? It starts off as him as someone named Mark, or not Mark, someone else. I remember the name. I watched it a while.
Steven.
Steven,
Yeah.
yes, Steven. He wakes up. He gets these blanks out. He gets these blanks in his day, right? And he wakes up 2 days later and doesn't remember anything that happened for 2 days. That's because he has another personality inside of him,
Yeah.
and his personality is taking over, and he's literally a superhero at night. When they introduced Moon Knight the first time, and they pulled the wolf back into the bathroom to beat his ass, I was like, "Yo, that's amazing."
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, I love Moon Knight. But then when you get more into his character, you realize that there's trauma with his mom.
Yeah.
His brother ended up dying because they went into a cave and he drowned and just died.
Yeah.
His mom just disowned him, didn't like him, didn't do nothing. So his mom died and he neglected his father and left his father. His father was a real one. He was staying there the whole time, but he didn't do He didn't do anything. He didn't help them or anything. Like, it was, I don't know, man. I love Moon Knight, though. Like, Moon Knight's amazing.
For me, it's either Moon Knight or maybe when after Black Widow. I don't really know much about Black Widow, but I seen her story in the cinematic universe,
Oh, yeah.
and I seen what she went through. You know, having a fake family and stuff. That was kind of sad.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
You seen it, right? The Black Widow.
Yeah, I've seen Black Widow. That movie was amazing. That movie was amazing. A lot of people hate that. I don't know why people hate Black Widow. She's a good character.
I like her.
Black Widow and Hawkeye. They get too much hate, bro.
Hawkeye doesn't do.
What are
Black
you
Widow
talking
He
about?
doesn't do. He literally stood
Bro,
on
do
top
you
of
know
a
how
building.
hard it is to be on top of a moving alien ship, shooting a bow and arrow, and hitting your target?
Okay, but
How
answer
hard
me
it
this.
is to be fighting niggas?
Answer me-
Little fucking gods, bro.
Answer this one question.
Answer this.
Answer this question. Hawkeye wasn't there. Would they have still saved the day?
Yes!
Exactly, he's useless. They don't fucking need him.
No.
He's just
Thor
there.
wasn't there, they would have still saved the day.
Whoa, I don't know about
There
that.
was enough niggas left over.
Thor,
They
you gotta
at Endgame, bro, they literally jumped Thanos' army, bro. They
Are you talking
jumped it.
about? Are you talking about like in the like in?
In Endgame? Like,
Oh, in
everyone
Endgame.
was there? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. They had
But if it wasn't like the first Marvel movie, nah, they would have died, bro.
Yeah.
Hawkeye took out a decent amount of them, like a lot
Bro,
of
he's
them.
useless.
Nah, bro. Even when he ran out of arrows, he was still being resourceful.
He just-
that nigga can fight. That nigga can beat. Yo, when he turned into Ronin, bro. Ronin is my nigga. I love him, bro. Ronin is what Hawkeye becomes after his family dies from the blip. Her family vanishes.
Oh, I saw
goes on a
following
killing
Hawkeye,
spree.
man.
Bro, he has like a freaking sword. They opened it out in Endgame or Infinity War. He had a sword and he's wiping off the blood of some mafia guy that he just killed. Bro, Hawkeye has an amazing arc. He's just a family guy. He's been in SHIELD for a minute. He's been one of SHIELD's top secret agents for a minute. Before all these hero niggas came in. And he, to this day, is one of my favorite characters. Bro,
he's good with a bow.
Bro, he's good with a sword too. He was fighting niggas, bro. He was fighting Black Widow, and Black Widow had a hard ass time.
If I had to choose
this thing, Hawkeye gives me Batman vibes.
C-A-P. Cap.
Yeah, whoa, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hawkeye gives me Batman.
No, don't.
He was rich. He has contingency.
You can't just go there.
Nah, bro, hear me out.
Yo, don't miss Batman.
Bro. He has contingencies, bro. He has bow and arrows for almost everything, bro. Yo, you can find
If Batman trained with Ra's al Ghul
for Hulk, right? He could make like a bunch of shit. Like even on
No, Hulk's beating his ass.
Hulk is beating his ass, but it lasts a while because he knows how to act, bro. He has a profile on almost all these niggas, bro. He has a profile on all the Marvel heroes. You know that? He was one that used to collect all these niggas. He took down Thor when Thor was trying to get the hammer the first time. Thor? No, he didn't in the first Thor movie, but he didn't have his powers on. But that's different. That's different, right? It's different. He can't fight Thor now. And Thor's like crazy.
Yeah.
I hate what they did to Thor too, bro. In Ragnarok, they give him like Thor like powers just to like he can control lightning from his body. And then the next movie, he doesn't do shit.
Yeah, they give him power ups and then
They give him power ups and then what? Like, I expect this man to be walking around with thunder in his hands, bro. Like lightning in his hands. Beating niggas, bro. But
if you give him a power up, leave that power up.
Leave him that powerful, please.
Yeah.
But other than that, Hawkeye, he's a good character. He's not the strongest, but he's one of my favorite characters.
I would choose Black Widow over him any day.
Nah, cause
she was more useful. She got the hand-to-hand combat and shit.
She got the hand-to-hand combat too, bro.
You didn't do shit, bro. Okay, you know.
Bro, what? You serious, bro? He was more useful. I'm not hating on Black Widow, but he was very useful in almost all the Marvel movies. And before,
I forgot he existed after Age of Ultron. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. What are you talking about?
I didn't even ask for him in Infinity War. All of those,
like, bro, can you imagine being a man with a bow and arrow and not dying, finding aliens from another universe with guns
he literally
that shoot
hit on
plasma.
a building. He shot an arrow and he ran away. He hit on.
Bro, they shot him and they got out. He got out, and when they got out, that was when everyone else came to jump him. They were beating niggas' asses.
He doesn't impress me,
bro. Oh my god, bro, that's crazy. But speaking of Endgame, though, what's your favorite Marvel villain? Mine, I feel like mine is between Ultron and Thanos. Thanos had a very valid point. Like their overpopulation, like that's like a real thing. But like, killing half the population is not a way to solve that, I think. But like, I get where it came from. But the whole thing about you Gamora, bro, like that could have been avoided. I'm not gonna lie. That could have been avoided. You didn't have to, kill him. That's crazy.
That was kind of like wild.
If he knew about these stones, why didn't he try to? No. I just don't like Gamora died, and then they brought her back in the other Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, as someone who doesn't even know Quill, like, oh my god, man, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but they did that to Gamora. But yeah, Ultron, though. Ultron was fire.
Favorite villain, man? I don't know. That's a hard one.
He's a hard one.
Not gonna lie, I don't really connect with the Marvel villains like that.
They're supposed to connect with them. I'm just saying, like,
Not like obviously not, but like you feel like damn, like, that's why you doing it. Like I don't see. For example, in DC, I see there's more compelling reason for why this villain did this or something like, oh shit, like you really feel like the hatred.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But in Marvel villains, I don't really feel that like
No, I get that. I get
that conviction.
No, I get that.
You know?
I get that. I honestly get that. That's not Marvel villains. The love for Marvel villains is not for everyone, so I understand that. But
I'm not
other
saying
than
they're bad. It's just
they are bad. They're literal villains, bro.
I mean, not saying like they're not like
not
intriguing
good
characters, but it's just
Oh yeah.
it's just I don't really.
Ultron,
connect with
the
them.
series What If is amazing in showing how powerful Ultron could have been if people did do everything.
Maybe Loki. Now I think about it, Loki's an interesting.
Loki,
One.
oh my god, thank you for reminding me about that. Loki is my favorite Marvel villain, but he's no longer a villain.
Hero. Sorry, hero, not villain. Right?
Hero villain, anti-villain, you know, that and Deadpool.
Yeah.
Okay, so, aside from that, what is your favorite DC hero and why?
That's hard. Because I like a lot of DC heroes.
DC heroes, I feel, are more, they're darker, and it caters to a certain audience. Like nowadays, the audience of people our age love like DC, especially with Robert Pattinson's new performance of Batman.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it. I'm talking to you, but some people
How do
don't
you not
it.
like his? Oh, who doesn't like his performance?
It's because of like they prefer the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Okay, I wanted to back and
Dark
watch
Knight.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight movie trilogy is amazing.
It's too early to say if he's better than
Too
Christian
early
Bale?
because also
but he's
he's
Christian Bale
amazing.
should be worried though.
Christian Bale should be worried because Robert Pattinson, this is year 2 Batman, him just starting off. I don't know how they're gonna go about it with the next movies,
Yeah.
but I want them because after this movie, he basically left. After there's this whole thing with Gotham, found out about his parents. I want them to basically just have him take a breather, take him to go find Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah,
He goes to Ra's al Ghul, learns his combat for like a year or so or something like that. Because he was supposed to do that before he became Batman, but I guess he didn't. And basically just come back with a new arsenal, more scarier than ever. Because now he's mastered the art of being scary. And it's amazing, and he knows
You
how
don't
to
think
fight.
he's found Ra's al Ghul yet?
No, because in this the Batman movie, he looks like he's a boxer. He fights like a boxer. That's what I think. He just straight hands. That's what I feel. Like, I don't know. It's like he has gadgets and he has boxing skills, but he doesn't actually like fight like Batman, you know? Because Batman knows almost all fighting techniques in the cartoons, in the comics. He knows everything. He's prepared, you know? So like, I feel like that would be an amazing thing to see, and I want to see him get buffer. I want to see him get more buff. You know, like that would be amazing to see. But he's also like, I personally, obviously it would be controversial, but I personally prefer the Robert Pattinson Batman over Christian Bale's.
Oh wow!
Just because like of how much potential that Batman could have if he does it right and he's consistent with it.
Yeah.
Because Robert Pattinson, Twilight dude, amazing. I know him from Twilight. He's amazing as an actor. I'm not saying about Twilight. I don't know if I like Twilight like that, but he's an amazing actor in Batman.
Yeah.
And I love how they play on like that darker side of Gotham.
Yeah.
Make it seem like a horror movie. I heard that the second Batman is actually going to be. I heard it's going to be a horror-like movie with Clayface and Scarecrow. Those two would be amazing. And Pig,
and he's having a Robin as well.
That's Killer Pig. Yeah, I don't know about a Robin.
That's
It's
what I
too
heard.
soon for Robin, but like I feel like it'd be amazing. I
Uh,
feel like it'd be amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
with Dark Knight, because when you talk about Dark Knight and we talk about Robert Pattinson's Batman, I notice if I feel it like it feels more like Gotham and Robert Pattinson's than it did in Christian Bale's. Like you really when I entered Robert Pattinson's Batman and we entered Gotham, I'm like, this is Gotham. We're in Gotham right
You
now. Like,
know it's Gotham. when you
but
go in.
in Bale's, it's more like
just a
it's
city.
Gotham, but you know what I
It's
mean?
like NYC, you know. It's like
Yeah.
it was a little foggy, but it's all good. It's
You
not
know.
Gotham, you know. The Joker, though, Heath Ledger's Joker is amazing. I don't know if anyone can beat that Joker.
Why so serious?
Yeah, Like, holy shit, bro. I love Heath Ledger, bro.
Suicide Squad Joker?
No. That's like dollar store Joker, bro. He's just like he's a white face gangster. It's literally.
What about Gotham TV show Joker? I didn't like his look. He looked
He
like
didn't look
looked
kind
like
of crackhead.
crackhead.
He looked kind of funky. Crackhead is crazy.
Oh, he had one strand of hair.
Bro, I don't know, man. I like the Robert Pattinson Jokers too. Robert Pattinson's Joker.
I've seen him like 2 seconds.
2 seconds, but his face is messed up. Because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but the origin is that the Joker had a wife and that something was wrong with her and he had to get money and he was doing these weird jobs. He found a sketchy job in some acid factory or some shit, and he fell into the vat of acid and he came out and he was just ugly.
They keep changing his backstory in different versions.
Yeah, I feel like
but that's the main one.
It's like the main one. And then he goes back to his wife hates him and he's just thinking, oh, it's funny. I try to do you and then you hate me for that. You fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's just amazing. He's an off the hinge character. I love Joker. It's one of my favorite villains too. Because like
it's a game to him.
And the thing about DC too, is that sometimes the heroes feel like villains. Like the Batman felt like a villain at some points. Mm-hmm. He was just just beating on these guys in like freaking Batman, Robert Pattinson.
I think talking about it, I think Batman could be my potential favorite hero.
He is my favorite hero. Superman also, but like Henry Cavill's Superman, he was the best in my opinion. Besides Superman Returns, I like his Superman because he feels and looks like Superman. He's buff. He's buff like it doesn't matter. Like, why are you so buff? Like, you're literally super strong. It'd be crazy if you were skinny in Superman. Like, I hate that they're trying to make skinny dudes. If you're gonna have a new PSA to DC, if you're gonna have a new Superman, don't make the nigga skinny, bro. Make him buffer than Henry Cavill.
He's in the gym though.
You put him in the gym. Man, I mean, if he can't get buffer than Henry Cavill, drop him.
Wrong with potential.
He has potential, but like he better do better than Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill has been getting too much stuff from like all different types of people. Like freaking from when he was doing Superman, he dropped out because he was like, I don't remember why he dropped out of Superman. He was like, it didn't feel true to the story or something.
Who did? He dropped out.
Henry Cavill
dropped out of what?
Superman. When he stopped doing Superman, was it him that dropped out, or did they fire him?
I heard they
let him go.
They let him go.
That's stupid. Even worse.
He lost two jobs at the time. He lost a job at The Witcher.
The Witcher.
They both fired him for no reason.
Why, bro? Like, why did you fire him? He was the best character.
Because they weren't going to go through with that Snyderverse anymore. They wanted to reboot, and James Gunn is the new director, and they wanted that.
James Gunn, I love you, bro, but like Henry Cavill was the one thing you shouldn't have changed. Wonder Woman was iffy.
I think they're keeping her. They're keeping Wonder Woman.
Keeping her over Henry Cavill, bro?
They're keeping her, Jason Momoa, but he's going to come back as Lobo.
Jason Momoa should be Lobo. I don't think Aquaman's for him.
Yeah.
The Aquaman isn't for him.
So weird.
I watched a new Aquaman movie. It's not my favorite. It felt like more jokes than Aquaman.
Yeah.
I feel like just to put stuff out there. I don't feel like it was actually like a good, And like maybe get like I feel like isn't Aquaman blonde in the comics?
Yes.
He's also blonde. Like, no, nothing like hate to anything, but like, let's true to comics, he would be great as Lobo. Like, Jason Momoa, great. He got the hair, he got the style, bro. Like, he's buff as shit.
If they don't make him Lobo, like, there's nothing confirmed that he's Lobo, but like, everybody thinks that.
And I feel like Aquaman should be more serious, because he's the king of the sea. He's not like some surfer. He's like, bro, man, I didn't want to do this, bro. Like, I don't want to be the king. You want to be the king? Hell yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like Jason Momoa could be done so much. He has a lot of potential, but the potential is not in Aquaman. Jason Momoa is an amazing actor, but like, it's not in Aquaman. I feel like Lobo is better. He would be an amazing Lobo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see him laugh. You see him like joke around in the Aquaman movies. You see Lobo.
He has to be Lobo. If they don't make him Lobo, they're
like, what are you guys doing? Like, Lobo's literally him. Like, sometimes he's an RDJ. He's an RDJ of Lobo.
Literally.
He's the RDJ of Lobo, basically. He's perfect. Just give him like some white face paint and like the black and everything. And let make him emo a little bit. Boom. Lobo. It's fire.
It's fire, bro.
Fire.
Yeah, I think he would make a great Lobo. My theory, because they're making a Supergirl movie as well, I think what they're gonna do is maybe he's gonna be the Lobo because Lobo comes to Earth to hunt down a Kryptonian, right? Is that the story I'm getting right? Is
I
that
think so. I don't know.
so? Maybe he's gonna hunt down Supergirl or something. And he's hunting down a Kryptonian. That's my theory.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Or Superman. He might even make an appearance in. I don't think he's gonna make an appearance in Superman Legacy, but we'll see.
What's your favorite DC movie though? Batman. Or like the whole Batman franchise. And Batman franchise and Man of Steel. Man of Steel is great.
Here's my issue with. Well, I know we have a question on our favorite Superman and stuff, but my issue with I'll just talk about my issue with Man of Steel. I liked Man of Steel. I liked his Superman.
General Zod is perfect.
I liked Zod. I liked everything about it. The only thing it was lacking was it needed more Clark Kent. It needed more Daily Planet action.
It was just Farmer. But I think it's just the beginning, though. It's just the beginning of him doing.
But then, even in Batman v Superman, I feel like they didn't really show like enough Clark.
I think if
they didn't have time to show it too. They only had 2 movies for it, so
if they made a second Henry Cavill movie, then movie with Henry Cavill, they would have probably focused more on the Clark Kent aspect. Yeah. Because like he just killed the last other Kryptonian that he knows about, right?
Yeah.
I think the next one he should focus on like maybe have a. Oh yeah, who the hell was Lex Luthor in Justice League? Why was he a little short teenage nerd kid? What the hell was that, bro? Like he was like Lex Luthor low key looks black. Like in the comics, he low key looks black and like taller, more muscular, even if he's just a human, and bald.
Yeah.
They made him bald at the end of that movie, the Batman vs.
You seen the new Lex Luthor they found?
No.
They casted him. You can even search him up real quick too.
Lex Luthor? Bro, that's actually so scary.
They casted everybody. They have Jimmy Olsen, Lois Lane. Everybody's casted.
Hold on. New Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it's this guy.
Bro, him, bro? No.
He's gonna be Lex.
No, bro. He looks horrible. Bro, no. He's skinny. Same thing I was talking about. Stop making buff niggas skinny. Like, you're gonna take away the power they have over the other characters. You're gonna take away all of that. Don't make these niggas skinny, bro. Lex Luthor should not be skinny. Doesn't make sense.
Apparently, he's not even gonna be like a villain. He's just gonna be kind of there in the background. Just been like, oh. He's not the main villain, apparently.
I mean, not yet. Superman does something that makes him scared of it. He's like, Lex Luthor is basically like the Batman or Superman, but like, but Batman is just wary of it. Lex Luthor wants to act on it.
Yeah.
Like Luthor is just, he's rich. He doesn't have any trauma like that, but I don't know. But yeah, honestly. But what's your favorite DC series? I honestly love Flash and Green Arrow. Flash and Green Arrow.
Smallville was really good. Without Smallville, there would be no Flash or Green Arrow. If you really think
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because the Flash was itself. The Flash was his own thing. And they had a superhero and everything from the old series. But
that Smallville series, it just paved the way for CW to, like, you know what I mean? They took notes off Smallville.
Yeah, yes, but like
Smallville walked so they could run.
Grant Gustin's acting is amazing.
But I did like after season 4, after season later season, they kind of got a little murky.
Yeah, like the Flash.
Yeah.
The Flash. After Salvatore, it just turned into shit. After Nora Allen turned into shit. Because the CGI was horrible.
The storylines got boring.
The last episode of The Flash didn't even have that much impact for me.
Yeah.
I stopped watching it after a while. I love The Flash though. I love Grant Gustin. The hate for Iris is real. I hate Iris.
Yeah, you too?
I hate her, but she's an amazing actor though. Like the actor. I don't hate the actor. I hate the character. Because of how they wrote her. They wrote her.
Yeah.
It made her very dislikable. But the actor.
She was likable in the first
few episodes when she didn't know that she was a Flash, bro. Like the Flash.
She became season 3 is when she got annoying. She got annoying.
Barry, we are the Flash. Nah, nigga, I lost everybody I love. Fuck you, the Flash.
I hated how she tried to act like she's team leader and
you're not the team leader, bro. You're the team leader's wife.
And I hate how she would talk to Wally and be like, "Oh, you think you're just because you have powers, you can go on? He has powers, you don't." What?
Like, bro, like you want to be a hero too? Y'all just jealous, bro. You should get a new wife. You know, Flash should have went with Penny. What's her name?
Patty Spivot.
Patty Spivot.
She was perfect.
She was perfect. She was amazing. Like she was like adorable. I loved that like whole arc.
In real
where
life,
she
if
was
this was a
the-
real life scenario, if you think about it, Barry was like a second option to that cop guy.
Yeah, like holy man.
If I was Barry, I wouldn't even like.
Like you go in a coma and the girl that you like start talking to somebody else. Like that's crazy. Is that like a coping thing? Like what? And then I always loved you, Barry. No, you didn't. You went through like 3 niggas before me, bro. Like what do you mean you always love me, bro? Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Crazy man. I don't like Iris, but she's a good actor. But I hate
Yeah.
how they wrote her. Yeah, it's just
What about
crazy.
Iris in the Flash movie? I mean, they only saw like 5 minutes of it. It's like,
Iris in the Flash movie?
have you seen the Flash movie?
Yeah, I have. I don't like her.
You don't like her either?
Nah. I just don't like Flash. That Flash. Have you seen that? I don't know, man. Okay. Who's your favorite Batman? And who's your favorite Superman? Me personally, Robert Pattinson and Henry Cavill. I just like how this Batman feels more like Gotham, and Gotham is supposed to be a horrible place. And I want them to show the clear description, the clear difference between like Metro City or whatever it's called, I don't remember the name. Metropolis
Yeah.
and Gotham. I want to see that clear thing. Metropolis is a nice, happy place. Superman's everywhere. Gotham. Oh, you leave your house, you're getting shanked. You're like, bro,
Two
like
different worlds, yeah.
like 2 different worlds. I love that. I want them to play on that. I want them to work with that. Like it just feels normal.
Here's what I'll say. For right now, I'm gonna go with Christian Bale because I want to give Robert Pattinson a third movie before I decide, and Christopher Reeve for Superman because I think he did a great job of showing that Clark and
Actually,
Not
just
bad.
the Superman Returns and those movies before Man of Steel, that actually got me. The Superman, so I actually believe that.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense because technically, yeah, I don't know. So between the Superman villains and the Batman villains, who are your favorite villains? Like, who's your favorite villain between the two?
like
Like, what's your favorite villain for Batman? What's your favorite villain for Superman? And which one do you prefer? For Batman, Joker, obviously, Joker. But I love Scarecrow too because he can.
yeah,
he
I'm
can
gonna have to go with Joker as well.
They can work with Scarecrow and Batman if they make him agree with it because they can bring it out. Like Scarecrow and his gas tactics, yo, don't link it to any like Nazi experiments or anything like that from like back in the day. But like if they make Scarecrow into like a maybe like a veteran soldier or something like that. Not a veteran soldier, but like someone who was like discharged or someone who had experiments, a scientist that experiments using gas and trying to learn how to basically like work with people's emotions to get them to submit to like interrogations and things like that. And he just rolls off the rails and actually learns how to control people's fears and just works with that. That would be amazing.
Scarecrow?
Yeah, he tries to gas Gotham City, makes it like a city of fear. The game Batman Arkham Knights, you could play with that too because that's basically what
You ever seen the TV show Gotham Arkham Knights?
Not Arkham Knights, no. Not
It
Arkham.
was trash.
It was trash.
It's like trash.
I want to play the game. I want to play the game. The game looks nice.
The TV show they had Batman, he dies in the TV show.
That's how the game is too.
But his adopted son,
Mhm.
takes over. Well, doesn't take over, but like he tries to solve the mystery, and he teams up with like Gotham villains.
But yeah, for DC series too, I also like Teen Titans.
Teen Titans was good. I like Teen
Like
Titans.
Titans was. I
Titans
love
was
how
good.
they did it. Like,
Or Young Justice too.
Young Justice was amazing. The cartoon was amazing. I love it. Aqualad was so cool to me. Like I had this thing where when I was younger in Jamaica, I wanted to draw these things.
Yeah.
I was like, we should go to the moon, bring a piece of the moon back, and use some UV rays and reflect it on the moon. Have some sensors on the end of a sword-like thing, and try to use it to control a string of water. Like, I had a whole plan and everything. I was like 14.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I love Young Justice. But yeah, Aqualad is my favorite for Young Justice. But for like my favorite villain for Superman,
He has a lot of villains.
he has a lot of villains.
And they all carry kryptonite. A lot of them like
Straps, bro. Like,
like Metallo, all
I
these
would-
different guys.
I would say from the villains that we've shown in the cinematic universe, I would say,
Out of the cinematic universe.
yeah, I don't really think I have a favorite Superman villain.
Because
Yeah,
you
so-
only see Lex. Lex is like the main one.
Like Lex Luthor.
Metallo. I don't know if you know Metallo. He's a cyborg with kryptonite. Or and then there's what's that guy? Not Doomsday,
Oh, Doomsday. Yeah,
Doomsday,
Doomsday and Lex Luthor and
Bizarro,
Bizarre.
Rashad.
Oh yeah, I think Doomsday would be my favorite.
Yeah,
That's the guy with the lasers. That
Doomsday.
yeah, the Doomsday.
No, Doomsday's the one with he's the alien. He's a Kryptonian, but he's like a mutated Kryptonian, and he's like
Oh,
somewhat
like General Zod's mutated Kryptonian.
like you remember like Death of Superman,
Mm-hmm.
where he gets killed by that monster thingy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Doomsday.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's General Zod. They turned General Zod into that.
Oh, he's General Zod is Doomsday. Oh, I didn't know.
That's what they did in the movie. They turned him into that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, in the movie, but in the
I was
comics,
thinking
I think.
either that or the guy that does the lasers. I don't know if that's actually Superman villain, but it's like he shoots lasers and his lasers move around and shit. It's so cool, but I think that might be Marvel. I don't want to mix it up, but people might hate me for that. But yeah, but for the two Joker, the villains in DC seem more threatening. In
Yeah,
almost every other cinematic universe, Joker is threatening.
Reverse
Scarecrow is
Flash.
threatening. Reverse Flash, bro. They really did him well in the Flash series.
Yeah,
He was very like menacing. Like holy,
like you could tell, like this guy hated Barry.
yeah, he hated Barry. Like going for his daughter is crazy though. But like he hated Barry.
That's what I'm talking about. The villains in DC, there's so much conviction. You can really feel like these
I
guys.
feel like they hate these niggas.
Yeah, like
And they have valid reason to hate them sometimes. But
Mhm.
like sometimes the niggas is crazy, like Joker.
yeah.
But yeah. And last but not least, which is better, Marvel or DC? We talk about anything, cinematic, series, anything. Me personally, the series, mainly because of these new series that's been coming out, WandaVision, Loki, Moon Knight, just those top three, those make me prefer Marvel series over DC, even though DC has had way more series. But even those short 8-episode ones, they're amazing. The acting is amazing. The concept is amazing. It's just perfect. I love it. So it's like like a favorite thing regarding like series
Mhm.
for Marvel. But in regards to villains and like the relatability and how menacing they seem, I would say DC.
Yeah, I definitely agree. When it comes to DC, the cinematic universe, I'm hoping it gets better. Marvel obviously takes the cake for cinematic universe.
Yeah, like they obviously take it. Like DC
Yeah,
just needs to change it up.
they need to fix up
Hit
their
me up if you want some ideas, DC. I'm
for
not
real.
gonna
You
lie.
know what, DC? They take notes off. Have you seen their Justice League Dark movies,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
animated ones? They need to take notes off
yeah.
those movies.
Like DC is meant to be more menacing, and they keep playing around with it. I like the first Wonder Woman movie. I
I
like
never even watched the Wonder Woman movie.
really damn, that's crazy. I like the first one though, but honestly, the second one was ass. 1948. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Or
What about Blue
1982.
Beetle? I didn't watch that
Blue
one.
Beetle was nice. I like that. That's in DC, right? Yeah, Blue Beetle was nice. It
Yeah.
was funny. I like the animation too. The animation, the anime references too. It was crazy. We had that big sword like Bleach. That was so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for that,
I hope James
Beetle
Gunn. I'm really hoping James Gunn just like makes like he doesn't
just
screw this up
well, like do well.
because he's
Or
trying
like
to
give
bring
it
another
to the
Batman
Russo
too.
brothers or something. Or work with the Russo brothers, ask them what they do. Like, suck it up, be humble, and ask for advice. I know it's your expertise, but like damn, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to
There's
ask.
been too many bad DC movies
Yeah,
or not up to
like
par.
this
Like
Superman movie is like,
DC has the potential to be better than Marvel,
oh yeah,
and it
100%.
is better than Marvel. Batman's like arc, his whole thing.
Yeah,
Batman is better than Marvel itself. Batman could be the best. Marvel seems like a show for kids,
yeah,
right? Marvel seems like it's for kids. DC caters to audiences like us, like older people.
yeah.
It makes sense because it's darker and we can actually understand certain point of
Mhm.
views. Also, the off cinematic universe Joker was perfect. They've been making some good Batman movies. Joker and the Batman is perfect.
Mhm.
Like that movie Joker, the guy who had to pretend to be Joker, they should play more on that actually. I think that might be the same universe, but I'm not sure.
For
But
what
the
the?
Joker and the Batman would be amazing.
Okay, yeah,
But I don't think it is.
yeah. The
Because
Batman is not in this new cinematic. He's
yeah,
not. He's Elseworlds.
he's Elseworld. I think it'd be better if you guys linked the Joker to this Batman, and then you realize that he's actually just old. But I don't think it would make sense because he's actually just old and he's just malnourished and shit like that.
Yeah,
So he looks old, and I guess when Batman turns like
they're bringing a new
age,
Batman. they're making a whole new other one. They're gonna bring in Damian Wayne for some reason. I don't know why they're starting with him though.
Wait for the new Batman movie.
Yeah, they're gonna make another Batman.
No,
They're starting
isn't
with
that his
Damian.
actual son?
Yeah,
Doesn't he have to go to Ra's al Ghul to have that son?
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do it,
How
but
are you gonna do that, bro? You gonna skip like 5 years, 6 years into the future? Like,
it's
bro,
gonna be it's for 2028. Batman Brave and the Bold. They're calling it.
like I don't understand why they want to rush everything. It takes
They
time.
said they're gonna show the father son dynamic or some shit.
Father, son, bro, have the right Robin.
Yeah,
Have Robin have a fallout with the Batman, Joker, and everything. Have them have fallout with like what do you call it? The freaking Joker gets lost. Have
Mhm.
another Robin come in and have that Robin turn into Jason Todd. Set it up like how the comics actually
yeah,
have it.
yeah.
And then have that new Robin turn into Nightwing and you get Damian Wayne after that.
Because Damian Wayne is the last Robin. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. He's the last Robin. Why skip to the end? Don't you want to actually make some
Side note,
good
I actually
stories?
love the relationship between Dick Grayson and Bruce. Like that's like
They're like buddies now. They're like chill. Like, yeah, bro, you're my homie. Yeah, you're
yeah.
my godfather. You know,
Because it's like
uh,
it was a rocky relationship at the beginning because Dick was always like
he
I'm
just he just took a kid out of the circus and just freaking had him
yeah made him a
be a
crime fighter and
murderer.
shit.
You're kidding, man. Not
And then
murderer.
like and then what's it called? And I guess Robin just felt like he was in his shadow a lot, and then that's when he left and became Nightwing, and
That's
then
what happens when
has
you're a
that
sidekick.
distance.
You signed up for that. You were a sidekick.
And then when he comes back, they finally make peace. The thing, what I love about the relationship is that Dick Grayson is what Batman wishes he was, if that makes sense. Like
Well,
Nightwing is what Batman wishes he was. Because even I remember I saw a short on YouTube where he's like he's good without me. Like he doesn't need me. He's what Batman should be.
can you imagine though? With like the Nightwing. Nightwing is like he started fighting earlier than Batman did.
Yeah,
So he would grow up to be a stronger Batman.
strong. Yeah,
Like Batman would have him being Batman for Gotham when he's gone. He'd be an amazing
I'm
Batman.
pretty sure that does happen. No, doesn't he take over and then him and Damian are just kind of like.
I don't know actually. I haven't read that far into the comics. I gotta get some comics, man. I gotta read up.
And then there's Tim Drake and Jason. I don't know too much about Tim Drake and Jason Todd, but I know one of them becomes Red Hood or something like that.
Shit. Damn. Yeah, Red Hood, honestly, one of my favorite sidekicks. Or just psychic arc.
Your favorite
He's like
Rob or
one of my favorite Robins. He's like I hate Damian Wayne though. He's a little pretentious.
actually?
He's a little
I kind of
flip.
like him. I think he's funny.
Bro, he stabbed him in the comics. Stabbed Bruce Wayne because of what? Because Bruce Wayne didn't want him to be out there killing niggas. Oh, you're a pussy. You don't want me to murder people when I'm 12?
I just what I liked about it. It was just this,
You like that he was a murderer at 12?
it was funny.
Murdering? Bro, what
No,
do you
no, it
mean?
was just funny because it was just like Bruce would be like, "No, we don't kill people." It's meeting Sons the first time, and he's like, "What the hell is this? What do I do with this kid? He's the control." You know what I mean? And then
That's wild.
for doing it, and then Alfred, hey, that's your kid, and then you just try to, you know. What I mean? I like their dynamic there.
That's actually crazy, bro. But yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of our discussion. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on our next video, and hope you liked it. Let us know your ideas on Marvel and DC in the comments, and we'll link all the people we named today in the bio. Thank you, and have a good day. See you later. Peace.